An old friend joins us in the studio, Chris Lucas, representing Tahoe Douglas Fire Prevention District.
Protection District.
Yeah. What's it?
Fire Protection District.
Fire Protection District. Why don't you just call it the fire department? Man, who came up with that? Who's doing your marketing over there? Tahoe Douglas Fire Department.
Well,
Who's who? Is that your
to...
dad?
No.
Who came up with that big, long, I mean, that's forever to say it all, and I still didn't get it right.
That's okay.
Chris Lucas from the Tahoe Douglas Fire Department. You ever get that?
I do. That works too.
That works great.
That's just
that works
fine.
Great, man. It's good to see you in here. Nice to see you in your uniform. And
yeah, it's good to be here.
I know your father served through the fire department.
Yes.
How many years? Retired, right?
Yeah, 33 years.
33 years, and then how long have you been on now?
Well, this is my 10th year with Tahoe Douglas. And then I served in the Valley before that for 3.5 years.
Wow, that's great, man. That's great. It's did your dad's dad do fire department?
No.
Okay.
Nope.
All right. So yeah, maybe your kids now. Who knows?
Maybe.
You and I actually were talking a couple weeks ago, just out on the street, kind of talking about stuff. We all have kids now, and drawing attention to, and you're trained in now, and the kind of the spearhead of the car seats and the importance of the car seats. And I understand that in the last year in your district there was a child fatality due to the fact related to not being restrained properly.
Just this summer. Yeah. It was
That's a tough thing, man.
It was. You know, it's and the real tragedy is it could have been prevented. It was totally preventable just by some basic awareness of, car seats, appropriate size, age, and just how to use them.
And I think, I mean, I just went through it. I have, my daughter now is going on 2 years old. You go when your wife's pregnant, and you probably went, this has been a while for you, but you go and you get the seat, and you get this thing, and you're looking at the straps, and it's a real learning experience. In fact, I know more about it now, but if you've never been through it, you don't know. It's like anything, you don't know till you know. But then, I think maybe there's also a possibility of people continuing to use the seats, and they think they're doing them properly. You shake on it, and you go, hey, that seems secure. So kind of give me the big picture and what you've learned in all your studies and experience.
Well, I've been doing it for 10 years, and I didn't always do it right. When I first got it, my daughter was probably, I think she was 2, when I went through this class through the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration. So long, and I thought I was doing it right, and I went through this class, and I discovered that not only was I doing it wrong, but I was making some, potentially dangerous mistakes.
God, it's so
they're
scary
easy to
hear.
make. It's things that anybody could do. That, they're really easy mistakes to make because there are so many seats and there's so many cars and
configurations.
Right, and so and there's really a lot of ways to do it wrong. And when we're talking about the forces,
and one way to do it right.
Well, there's a few ways to do it right.
Okay.
There's a few ways to do it right, but when you consider the amount of force that's generated in a given traffic accident, I use this example a lot because I think it really drives the point home. A 10-pound child traveling 30 miles an hour, coming to a complete stop, exerts 300 pounds of force on a 10-pound frame. That's asking your infant to bench press 300 pounds. It's
without steroids.
So when you look at that, even the small things can make the difference between a survivable crash and, well,
fatality. It's crazy too, because I grew up in an era, where I sat in the front seat and Mom threw the arm across, and that was great, coming to a quick stop. But in an automobile accident, I mean, it must have been horrible for firefighters, paramedics back in the day to have to go on those calls. So we've made these strides in car seats and safety and ways to install them. What does someone do right now? Because I'm doing it right here, sitting here, going, I want you to come out. My truck's outside. Come look at make sure I'm set up right. But what does someone do who's watching right now with children, has the car seat set up, that wants to make sure that it is set up properly?
Well, we provide a service, and basically all you have to do is call us. We have
phone number right there. That's it.
The phone number. That's the number. Yeah.
Sometimes we accidentally put up people's personal. That's not your cell phone number, is it? Okay, good.
Call me later.
Okay, good. Right on. So that's the number right there.
That's the number.
588-3591.
Yeah. So give us a call, and we'll set up an appointment. And now we have there's 3 of us that are certified to do it, and so we're pretty flexible. We do weekends. We do after after hours. Doesn't have to be.
Come by the station. Yeah,
come by
call
the
and
station.
let
Yeah,
know.
let us know. And
You guys aren't that busy over there, huh? Not that many fires going on.
well, it's one of those things. We can be quiet and then be really busy.
Of course.
But yeah, you come by the station, and what we do is we take a look at your seat, see what you have going on, and check it out, and then we'll take it out, make sure that first of all it's not an expired seat, because car seats do expire.
Will you clean off some of the milk stains and squishy stains off of mine? I mean, can you get some dry cleaning at it while you? These things get so filthy, man. What do you do to clean these things off?
That comes from feeding your children in your seat, which is.
Is there something there too?
Yeah, it's something we don't recommend, just because.
I am a bad parent, man.
I understand why people do it, because when a child is crying in the back of your car, you will do anything to make it stop. And if feeding them works,
you should hear me just cranking on my stereo. The wheels on the bus go round, and I'm just cranking, driving down the road. Everybody say, "Hey, there's Tom, man. It's cool. What's up, dude?" I'm like, "Yeah, you should hear what I'm listening, what I'm rocking." Hey, we're out of time, but I hope you'll come back again and talk about this issue. I know you're passionate about it, and anybody with children.
Absolutely.
We love our children, and it's just one simple way, like you said.
It is.
The one fatality we did experience just in the this last summer could have been prevented with just this simple.
Some simple things and some basic principles. And if you don't know how to put your seat in, and you don't even want to try to put it in, just bring it down.
There you go.
And we're happy to help you do it.
Chris Lucas from the Tahoe Douglas Fire Prevention
Protection.
Protection. They put prevention on this thing. Protection from the fire department. We'll be right back.
There you go.